I think the key thing for what I learned in rehab, the codependency stuff, transactional relationships, all of that stuff, it was doing therapy and working through like the things that haunted me from like earlier in my life. Like people call it trauma, whatever. There are things that happened or relationships that I had that haunted me. Like if something happened 30 years ago, it would still dwell on it. Like so, working through those things when I was in rehab, and obviously that work goes on outside of it with my counselor or therapist. But putting those things like to bed, if you will, and being able to get those out of my head, they're not living rent free anymore. I would drink to get rid of those thoughts. Like I don't have those thoughts anymore, so if I drink, I'm drinking every day, and it could be fine for months, it could be fine for a couple of days, but at some point in time, I become a jerk, right?
Right.
I blow something up, I lose my shit. Oh, sorry, I lose it. I'm the type of drinker that I never have enough. Like I can just keep going and going, and then it's like I'm disappointed when I don't have any more, or I get worried when I'm getting low. Like, oh no, there's only so much left. I'm having thoughts that like normal people I find out don't have. Like,
right.
People aren't like stressed out that they're running out of alcohol.
Yeah.
Or running out of cocaine.
Right.
Or when I smoke pot, like it becomes like almost a panic. Like, oh my God, I have to fix it. That becomes like the problem. Some are still around, some just came for, if you will, a season.
Sure.
But like all kind of laid out on the table for me, like what they went through and how they got sober. And at the time, I'm like, all right, yeah, but that's not going to work for me. Like there's I went through phases of like, I'm not going to be able to do this, or I think I am going to be able to do this. But like, I want to be there for the people that don't think they can do it, and say, hey, look I was a piece of shit. I looked like it, and I was, and I'm less of that, and I feel good about myself, and that's the most important thing. And if I can help, some people get there. Everyone's not going to get there, unfortunately, but if I can help some,
yeah,
that's what people did for me.
Yo, man, how much did I? She died getting my birthday present, so I guess I killed her, right? I'm trying to stop thinking that, but I can't. She keeps driving away.
No, Charlie, listen to me. Mom and Dad are gonna be home with Chris any second.
But if I wanted her to die, Candace.
they had nobody else to talk to. So there are people that are alone.
Yeah, there is.
Really, I mean, it's hard. I mean, that would have been hard for me to believe myself at one point in time in my life, that like there's absolutely nobody. But I have met those people that have had nobody at some point in time in their life.
Yeah.
And there's people like that right now, and it's been proven to me in the last 3.5 weeks.
Yeah. It's tragic to think about.
It's the truth. We were there for those people. I was a people pleaser. I hated saying no to people, and then I'd say agree to something, and I'd be like, oh, God, I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? Like, why didn't I just say no? And then like the person isn't glad enough I did it, and I'm like, then I'm irritated, and then I drink.
Yeah.
I mean, that simplifies it, but like,
right.
I was just living life wrong.
And using that, alcohol as a crutch to remove yourself from, the things that that you have to do. I did that as well. So, it got to be where that was my biggest crutch that I used if I was feeling stress at work or stress in life or anything. It was like, oh, I can just go to the bar and get a drink and, let it just flow off of me at that point.
Yeah, like what I learned last summer was how to live life. Basically, I learned about what codependency is, what transactional relationships are, how having expectations is just is killing you. You can't control what other people. You can't have expectations for what other people do based on what you do. And so I learned how to not, obviously, I'm not perfect. I can't it's not like nothing ever bothers me, but like the things that bothered me before, doesn't bother me now because my mind changed. I live in the present now. I don't worry about the past really. I don't worry about the future. I learned how to say no. I was a people pleaser. I hated saying no to people, and then I'd say agree to something, and I'd be like, God, I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? Like, why didn't I just say no?
When you're in that dark place, there has to be somebody kind of at the end with the flashlight is like, it's over here, and kind of shining a light on that.
You say that, and it's actually, we've seen that in the 3.5 weeks we've been live. We've been contacted through Instagram messaging by several people that we are the only ones that are talking to them. Like,
Wow.
No one else is talking to them. Or at least that's what they told us. I have no reason not to believe them. This wasn't directly related to Sober.Buzz, but there was a situation where someone overdosed, and we were able to help them. It's somebody we knew outside of Sober.Buzz, but they had nobody else to talk to.